The Road Out of Nowhere by Matthew Wright. Chapter 1. Confrontations. The crow listened and obeyed. It lifted heavily off the ground and then drew itself up through the air into the flock above. If anyone had been there who understood crows, they would have been amazed at the way they'd gathered, tens of thousands, arrayed rank upon squabbling rank, and all unnaturally close. The crow dodged through the crowded air, rising into the very center of the mass. It rasped out its orders. Instantly, the flock wheeled, screeching as if a single powerful beast, and rose until it almost merged into the belly of the storm that growled above. Lightning arced. Gorse and heather burst into flame, and with gathering momentum, the storm and the crows moved across the moor. They moved purposefully. They moved toward the road. Not far away, a man stirred in his bed. The thunder was close now, but the man paid no attention. He looked up with a grin, apparently sharing a joke with the rough boards above his head. He smiled, sighed, and getting up, pulled on his clothes. He strapped on a sword, picked up his staff, and prepared to leave the hut. On the slope below the moor, the village slept under heavy skies. The early morning had been wet, and now a summer storm was threatening to break from the north. The flashes and peals of thunder rolled across the dull, wet buildings. The whitewashed walls seemed to press themselves into the ground in anticipation of the onslaught. In their bedrooms, the walkers stirred. Jill turned to hear a low groan from the next room. "Mum," she called, glancing at the clock. Its numbers glowed, burning 5:30 into the air. Jill's mum had not been sleeping very well since the sickness started. Jill would lie awake and listen to her mother's movements and try not to worry. It didn't work. And even though there were no more sounds from her mother, she rose and walked to the window. The storm was closer now. The lightning could clearly be seen. She was only half awake, but something odd caught her attention. What were those birds doing underneath it? She squinted through the glass, staring up at the towering anvil-shaped cloud, fascinated by the activity of the dark birds. "Are you getting dressed for school already?" Jill's mum had clearly not gone back to bed. She was standing at the door frowning. "Are you all right, dear?" she asked. Somehow the question irritated Jill. It was Mum who was ill, not her. Jill stretched a tired smile across her face. "Yeah, I'm okay. Just watching the storm. Try to get some more sleep, dear, won't you?" "Yes, I will, Mum."